Where does that come from?
Being on the road all the time, you are away from your family and away from, people that you love and people that you want to be with. And so maybe it comes from that a little bit. I don't know.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're stepping into the high-gear world of Jason Aldean, his country star lifestyle, impressive earnings, and the hottest updates everyone's talking about. If you love country music legends and behind-the-scenes stories, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss a beat. Let's get started. Early life. Born Jason Aldean Williams on February 28, 1977, in Macon, Georgia, Jason Aldean grew up surrounded by Southern traditions and a close-knit family environment that would deeply influence both his personality and future career in country music. The only child of Barry and Debbie Williams, Jason's early years were shaped by the separation of his parents, who divorced when he was just 3 years old. He spent much of his childhood primarily with his mother in Macon, while spending summers with his father in Homestead, Florida. This arrangement not only exposed him to two very different lifestyles, but also fostered a sense of resilience and adaptability that would later become essential in navigating the unpredictable music industry. It was during his visits with his father that Jason's love for music began to take shape. Barry, recognizing his son's budding interest, would jot down guitar chords on pieces of notebook paper, teaching Jason how to form them while encouraging him to practice daily. Jason's natural dedication was evident early on. He would spend hours in his room mastering songs by country legends like George Strait, Hank Williams Jr., and Alabama. By the time he was a teenager, he was performing entire songs with confidence, a skill sharpened by both his father's guidance and his own determination. Growing up in Macon also played a key role in Jason's development. Known as the hometown of Otis Redding and the Allman Brothers Band, Macon carried a rich musical legacy that served as a backdrop for Jason's formative years. Surrounded by a culture that celebrated storytelling and soulful melodies, he began to recognize music as more than just a hobby. It was a way of life. His mother supported this passion by encouraging him to pursue talent shows and local performances, instilling in him the belief that his dream was attainable with enough hard work. Outside of music, Jason was an active child with a love for sports, particularly baseball. He spent much of his school years playing competitively, and the discipline he learned on the field translated into his musical pursuits. Still, it was always music that pulled him back in, providing both an escape and a sense of identity. By age 14, Jason had given his first public performance at a local VFW hall, a pivotal experience that introduced him to the thrill of connecting with a live audience. A major turning point came when Jason's mother and father collaborated to support his dream by arranging regular gigs around Macon and neighboring towns. His mother helped manage his early bookings, while his father often played a guiding role, reinforcing the importance of persistence. Soon, Jason was performing with his first band at fairs and local venues, steadily building his stage presence. These early opportunities not only gave him a taste of the professional music world, but also helped him forge connections within Georgia's live performance circuit. Jason's childhood and teenage years were marked by a blend of small-town values, family encouragement, and relentless practice. The combination of his father's mentorship, his mother's support, and the musical heritage of his hometown provided the perfect foundation for his future career. By the time he graduated high school, Jason had already set his sights on Nashville, carrying with him the lessons of discipline, perseverance, and authenticity that had been instilled since his earliest years. Career and success. After high school, he set his sights on Nashville, the epicenter of country music, where he faced his share of rejection and setbacks. For several years, Aldean struggled to land a record deal, enduring canceled contracts and uncertain prospects. His breakthrough finally came in 2005 when he signed with Broken Bow Records, a then small independent label that believed in his potential. That same year, Aldean released his self-titled debut album, which featured his first hit single, Hicktown. The song's success signaled the arrival of a fresh new voice in country music, one that blended traditional country storytelling with the energy of rock and the accessibility of modern radio. It was Aldean's second album, Relentless, 2007. and especially his third, Wide Open, 2009, that propelled him to the forefront of the genre. Tracks like She's Country and Big Green Tractor became anthems, cementing his reputation for crafting songs that resonated with everyday experiences while delivering a stadium-filling sound. His fourth album, My Kinda Party, 2010, marked a true turning point in his career. Featuring smash hits like Dirt Road Anthem and the chart-topping Don't You Wanna Stay, his duet with Kelly Clarkson, the record not only went quadruple platinum, but also introduced Aldean to a broader crossover audience. Dirt Road Anthem, in particular, with its fusion of country and rap, showcased his willingness to push boundaries and redefine the possibilities of modern country music. As his career surged forward, Aldean became known for his commanding live performances. His stadium tours regularly sold out across the United States, placing him in the same league as country's biggest touring acts. Over the following decade, he released a string of successful albums including Night Train, 2012, Old Boots, New Dirt, 2014, and Rearview Town, 2018, each producing multiple #1 hits. Songs like Burnin' It Down, Lights Come On, and You Make It Easy further defined his catalog, proving his ability to balance rowdy party anthems with heartfelt ballads. Aldean's accolades reflect his lasting impact on the industry. He has earned multiple Academy of Country Music Awards, including Entertainer of the Year 4 times, and received Grammy nominations for his work. His collaborations with artists such as Kelly Clarkson, Miranda Lambert, and Luke Bryan highlighted his versatility and cemented his place among Nashville's elite. Over time, Aldean's career has evolved alongside the genre itself. He has embraced new production styles while staying true to his signature mix of grit and heart, maintaining relevance even as trends shifted. His resilience has also been tested in deeply personal ways, most notably during the tragic Las Vegas Route 91 Harvest Festival shooting in 2017, where Aldean was performing on stage. His response in the aftermath, balancing sensitivity with strength, further solidified his bond with fans and underscored his role as a leading voice in country music. Jason Aldean's career is a testament to perseverance and innovation. From small-town stages in Georgia to sold-out stadiums across the country, he has left an indelible mark on modern country music, pushing its boundaries, elevating its sound, and inspiring a new generation of artists. Income and net worth. Jason Aldean's financial success mirrors his remarkable rise in country music, with an estimated net worth of around $80 million to $100 million, according to multiple financial sources. His wealth has been built through a combination of chart-topping music, record-breaking tours, business ventures, and brand partnerships that have made him one of the most successful country artists of his generation. The backbone of Aldean's income comes from his music career. With more than a dozen studio albums released, many of them achieving platinum or multi-platinum status, he has sold millions of records worldwide. Touring, however, has been the single most lucrative part of Aldean's career. Known for his high-energy shows and massive stage productions, Aldean regularly sells out stadiums and arenas across the United States. His stadium tours rank among the top-grossing events in country music, pulling in tens of millions of dollars annually through ticket sales, VIP experiences, merchandise, and sponsorships. Touring has not only boosted his wealth but also solidified his status as one of country music's premier live performers. In addition to his music earnings, Aldean has successfully expanded into business ventures and investments. He has launched branded bars and restaurants, developed a merchandise line, and invested in real estate, further diversifying his income. These ventures not only reflect his entrepreneurial mindset, but also allow him to connect with fans beyond the stage. Endorsements and collaborations have also added to his financial portfolio. Aldean has partnered with lifestyle and apparel brands, capitalizing on his image as a modern country icon. These deals, while less publicized than his tours, contribute significantly to his overall wealth. Aldean's financial achievements go beyond just numbers. They are a reflection of his longevity, adaptability, and ability to stay at the top of an ever-changing industry. From his early struggles in Nashville to becoming a household name, His journey shows how dedication and diversification can build not just a career, but an empire. With a net worth nearing 9 figures, Jason Aldean has firmly established himself not only as a country music powerhouse, but also as a savvy businessman whose influence extends well beyond the stage. Lifestyle insights. Beyond his financial achievements and commercial success, Jason Aldean leads a lifestyle that reflects his Southern heritage, personal passions, and a taste for modern comfort. Known for his grounded personality, Aldean balances his high-profile music career with interests that keep him connected to his roots, while also embracing the rewards of his success. One of Aldean's greatest passions outside of music is the outdoors. He is a dedicated hunter and fisherman, often spending his free time on expansive properties where he can retreat into nature. These hobbies not only give him a sense of relaxation, but also serve as a reminder of the slower, small-town life he grew up with in Georgia. His love of baseball is another constant. He remains a loyal supporter of the Atlanta Braves and has even participated in charity baseball events, showcasing how his boyhood interests continue to play a role in his adult life. For Aldean, these pursuits reflect a competitive yet laid-back spirit, a balance that mirrors his approach to music and performance. Philanthropy also plays an important role in Aldean's lifestyle. He is a longtime advocate for breast cancer awareness and research, inspired by the loss of a close friend to the disease. Through his annual Concert for the Cure, Aldean has raised millions of dollars for the Susan G. Komen Foundation and similar organizations. Beyond that, he has contributed to causes related to children's hospitals, disaster relief, and community rebuilding efforts, often using his tours as opportunities to shine a light on those in need. His charitable work demonstrates a willingness to use his platform for more than entertainment, showing a compassionate side that resonates with his fans. When it comes to personal style, Aldean is known for his rugged yet modern look. His trademark cowboy hat and boots remain his signature on stage, but he often mixes in contemporary fashion elements, distressed denim, graphic t-shirts, leather jackets, and fitted caps that align with his image as a modern country star. This blend of classic country aesthetics with casual modern wear makes his style both iconic and approachable, reinforcing the balance of tradition and innovation that defines his career. Like many celebrities, Aldean has faced controversies that have shaped his public image. Early in his career, critics questioned his blending of country and rock, particularly with tracks like Dirt Road Anthem. While initially polarizing, this risk ultimately positioned him as one of the pioneers of modern country's crossover sound, influencing a wave of younger artists who followed. He has also dealt with media scrutiny around personal choices and comments, experiences that have tested his resilience and adaptability. Each challenge has contributed to his growth, shaping a lifestyle that balances the pressures of fame with authenticity and self-assurance. Jason Aldean's lifestyle is a reflection of who he is, a man deeply rooted in tradition yet unafraid to evolve. His hobbies highlight his love for nature and sports, his philanthropic work underscores his compassion, and his personal style mirrors his balance of old and new. Even in the face of criticism, he has remained true to his identity, carving out a lifestyle that is as authentic as his music. Relationships and personal life. Following his lifestyle reflections, it's clear that Jason Aldean's connections, both personal and professional, have played a pivotal role in grounding him and shaping his journey. Let's take a closer look at the relationships and bonds that continue to define his life and career. Aldean's personal life has seen significant milestones. He married his high school sweetheart Jessica Ussery in 2001, and together they had 2 daughters. For more than a decade, Jessica played a supportive role behind the scenes, helping manage Aldean's finances and business affairs while he focused on building his career. Their marriage, however, came to an end in 2013 after a highly publicized separation. While the split was difficult and closely followed by the media, Aldean has often spoken about the importance of co-parenting and maintaining stability for his children. After his marriage to his high school sweetheart, Jessica Ussery, ended in 2013, he began a new chapter with Brittany Kerr, former American Idol contestant turned cheerleader whom he married in 2015. Their partnership has unfolded publicly and with warmth as they navigated married life and parenthood together. The couple are the proud parents of 2 young children and appear to be on the verge of welcoming a third together. In August 2025, Britney shared a lighthearted social media post featuring a baby doll tucked into a bed and a playful caption reading, "I love having kids. I swear I'd have one more." The affectionate mention sparked speculation among fans that the Aldeans may be considering expanding their family with a 5th child overall. While Jason has been candid in the past about joking that he might be done having kids, the sincerity of Britney's post ignited excitement, especially since it reflects her genuine love of motherhood and seems to suggest the possibility of welcoming a 3rd child together. Although confirmation via interview or announcement is still pending, the public's reaction underscores how much fans care about his family's journey. Whether or not this rumor turns into a reality, it speaks volumes about the couple's dynamic, one rooted in honesty, mutual respect, and a willingness to share their life's joys and uncertainties. Beyond his romantic relationships, Aldean has strong familial ties, oriented around mutual support and shared roots. He maintains a close connection with both his parents, who encouraged his dreams early on and values the lessons of perseverance they instilled in him. These relationships have been a quiet but steady force behind his tenacity. On the professional front, Aldean remains deeply embedded in a network of supportive peers. He shares close bonds with artists like Luke Bryan and Kenny Chesney, often collaborating or appearing with them at industry events. Perhaps most notably, his duet with Kelly Clarkson on Don't You Wanna Stay not only won hearts but also cemented his reputation for versatility and collaborative spirit, helping him bridge the gap between country and mainstream audiences. Throughout personal shifts and media scrutiny, including reactions to his public divorce and new relationship, Aldean has approached the spotlight with transparency and poise. His willingness to address difficult transitions directly, rather than retreat, demonstrates a grounded authenticity that fans respect. Ultimately, Jason Aldean's relationships, romantic, familial, and professional, reflect the core qualities that define him: loyalty, sincerity, and an ability to adapt while staying true to himself. From openly navigating personal changes to maintaining industry friendships built on mutual respect, his connections underscore the heart behind the artist and continue to shape the legacy he's building. Real estate. Picking up from those close connections, Jason Aldean's real estate choices read like a map of where he unwinds, creates, and invests. Think expansive Tennessee acreage, headline-making custom builds, and coastal escapes with serious privacy. One of Aldean's most talked-about past properties was his 120-acre estate in Columbia, Tennessee. Originally listed for about $7.875 million, the spread included an 8,900-square-foot main residence, 6 beds, 8+ baths, a detached bowling alley, horse facilities, a barn, creek frontage, and a serious outdoor kitchen and pool setup. He sold the property for exactly $7 million in February 2019, a deal widely covered at the time. Before that sale, Aldean also marketed a different Middle Tennessee retreat, the Blackjack Ridge Hunting Ranch near Centerville, roughly 1,436 acres with the approximately 4,000-square-foot lodge, 6 beds, 5.5 baths, offered around $4.6 million. The property was pitched as a turnkey sportsman's paradise with trail systems, food plots, and outbuildings. Very on-brand for his outdoorsy lifestyle. After letting the Columbia estate go, Aldean and his wife shifted focus to a new-build dream home outside Nashville, a sprawling resort-style compound they completed and moved into in 2020. The home, publicly described as 20,000-plus square feet, drew attention for its over-the-top amenities: bowling alley, 2-story closet, man room, and a tiki bar pool complex, much of it revealed via Instagram stories and behind-the-scenes features. Then came a surprise pivot. In February 2023, the Aldeans revealed they were moving into another Nashville house, keeping the previous build as an investment, and showcased the new place's playful interior themes: Elvis, Dolly Parton, Otis Redding, luxe fixtures, and modern touches. The move also underlined their hobby of designing, remodeling, and holding real estate, not just living in it. Beyond Tennessee, their coastal footprint has evolved quickly. In August 2019, Aldean purchased an oceanfront home in Santa Rosa Beach, Florida, about 4,452 square feet, 5 beds, 5 baths, for $4.1 million. It sat directly on the Gulf with a private boardwalk to the sand, a courtyard with gas lanterns, pool and fountain, and hurricane-ready construction. The couple later sold the property in 2021 as their coastal plans changed. They traded up in a big way soon after. Records and reporting show that in February 2022, they bought a secluded oceanfront mansion on Florida's Treasure Coast, approximately 7,400 square feet, 4 beds, or 6 baths, for $10.2 million. A gated, on-the-water residence minutes from dining, marina access, and a historic downtown. Most recently, the couple added a Turks and Caicos vacation home, offering a more off-grid island vibe. Brittany's early 2024 walkthrough revealed airy coastal interiors, neutral palettes, ceiling fans in nearly every room, and pool-to-ocean views, a true arrive and exhale setup that complements the bigger, flashier stateside homes. Across addresses, the aesthetic blends southern modern luxury with entertainment-ready amenities. Big gathering spaces, themed rooms, statement lighting and stone, bowling alleys, home theater zones, and resort-style outdoor living, swim-up bars, cabanas, water features. Even when the look turns funky and playful, the through line is comfort, privacy, and room to host, perfect for an arena-level artist who recharges by the water or on land where the horizon feels wide open. In short, Aldean's portfolio mirrors his public persona and lifestyle. Bold yet grounded, equal parts showpiece and sanctuary, and increasingly savvy as an investment strategy. Cars and vehicles. Just as Jason Aldean's real estate portfolio reflects a balance of southern roots and modern luxury, his relationship with vehicles tells a similar story, one that starts with modest beginnings and evolves into a collection befitting a country superstar. Growing up in Georgia, Aldean's first vehicles were practical pickups, reliable enough to get him to ball games, small-town gigs, and long nights of practice. Those early trucks were less about luxury and more about necessity, symbols of a young man building his life mile by mile. As his career gained momentum, Aldean's garage began to reflect his success. Over the years, he has been spotted driving Chevrolet and Ford pickups, staying true to his rural upbringing while upgrading to models with more horsepower and comfort. His preference for muscle cars and American-made trucks mirrors his public persona: rugged, dependable, and unapologetically Southern. Among the vehicles he's most closely associated with are a Dodge Challenger SRT and a Ford F-250, both of which align with his love for power and performance without straying into the overly flashy. One of Aldean's more publicized rides was his 1967 Camaro, a classic muscle car he showed off on social media and at fan events. The vehicle's sleek lines and roaring engine fit perfectly with his image as an artist who embraces both tradition and boldness. He's also been seen behind the wheel of Cadillac Escalades and Range Rovers, practical choices for family life and touring, while still offering the luxury and comfort expected at his level of fame. Beyond cars, Aldean's lifestyle requires larger, more practical modes of travel. His custom tour bus is essentially a rolling home, designed with entertainment systems, a lounge, and enough space to keep him comfortable during grueling schedules on the road. For long-distance travel, he often relies on private jets, ensuring he can balance family time with a demanding touring calendar. These choices reflect not just wealth but practicality. Vehicles that allow him to stay mobile, comfortable, and connected while maintaining the breakneck pace of a modern country superstar. That brings us to the end of this story. If you enjoyed it, don't miss the other celebrity journeys waiting for you on screen. Thanks so much for watching.